Hey guys, JamesMCD Reviews here. Welcome to the second episode of the Cinematic Bucket List series. If you saw the last episode, then you know we're going to be talking about Coraline. This was released in 2009 by Laika, and it is about a girl named Coraline who is just living this really sort of boring life. She kind of hates her surroundings, she hates her parents, she basically hates everything, and she wants to live in a more interesting world and have a more interesting life. She finds a magical doorway in her new house that leads her to some sort of parallel alternate version of her world where everything is a little bit more interesting. Her parents are a lot more fun, and they cook her nice meals, and they have, you know, really colorful back garden. It's just a really fun place to be, and it's very whimsical and charming. Then as time goes on, as she continues to stay there, she realizes that it's a lot more dark than she makes it out to be. And then she realizes life back home isn't as bad as she thinks it is because her parents aren't trying to rip her eyes out. I got a lot of shit from my girlfriend for having not seen this for a while, so I put it on the list specifically for her. You're welcome, babe. She's behind the camera, by the way. Thank you! So now that I finally watched it, what do I think? I freaking loved it. I was honestly really shocked with how much I love this movie. I mean, I love Laika's movies anyway, but I missed out on some of their earlier ones, and this one I'm really glad that I saw. In terms of which one is better, I would still say Paranorman is probably my favorite, but this one is still really well done. The animation is absolutely gorgeous. It's super colorful and, you know, vibrant, and the stop motion looks fantastic. It manages to walk the line between like super whimsical and super creepy. This is one of the few movies that actually warrants the PG rating. Like, it's not like one of these newer movies that is basically G-rated, but they throw in a sex innuendo. Like, there is some genuinely dark and creepy shit in here. Even when it gets past the dark stuff, it still manages to have like a really sweet and charming story. Coraline, even though she starts off as really unlikable, you start to feel for her towards the end as she's realized the error of her ways and she tries to make things right. You are definitely rooting for her. The parents are just kind of nothing characters though. I would have liked a little bit more from them. The, I guess, sidekick and sort of potential love interest, I guess, YB, was kind of irritating, but I think that was on purpose. Still, you could have made that a little bit more interesting. The rest of the side characters are kind of just there, just an extra bit of weirdness into this already weird world. They were still very memorable. Like, I love the two like old ladies. I love the, you know, the Russian circus dude with his like army of rats and stuff like that. That stuff was really cool. The acting for the most part is just kind of alright. It's safe to say that Dakota Fanning as a child actor was not the best choice. For the few like intense or dramatic scenes, she does a pretty decent job selling those. In terms of any other flaws or problems that I might have had, it could have gone a bit quicker paced at the beginning. There's also some like plot related things about like kind of how this alternate world works that doesn't really make sense, but I take it that it's not really supposed to make sense. But I mean, beyond that, I was really enthralled with how much I liked this movie. It's definitely one of my favorite animated movies now, and I feel bad that I didn't watch it sooner. So throwing it to my rating scale, I would give Coraline a 4.5 out of 5. And let's throw it over to the randomizer wheel to see which movie I'm gonna be watching next. Inglourious Basterds. Yet another Hitler movie. I have not seen much of Tarantino's work, so I am very excited to watch this. And that about does it, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of Coraline when you saw it. What are some of your favorite animated movies that you've seen? And what are some movies or TV shows or things that I should add to my cinematic bucket list? Let me know all that stuff in the comments. Apart from that, be sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you can stay up to date on when I'm posting. Follow me on all my social medias, subscribe to my main channel. Everything you need to know will be in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and see you later.
Making up a song about Coraline.